Just leave Charlie here.
No, Charlie can't be seen there.
Oh no! Okay.
Charlie.
No.
That will distract you. Candyman.
Alright, for the ingredients that you're going to need for your creamy garlic pasta are half a large onion chopped finely, obviously a garlic clove. You're going to need some corn flour to thicken up the mixture, some soy milk, obviously unsweetened, some fine sea salt, black pepper, and if you want to give it a bit of a cheesy, nutty flavor, you can add some nutritional yeast, like I have here. And for your pasta, you can use any kind of pasta. We're just using 2 different types so we can use up the packages. Here we've got whole wheat fusilli, and we've got traditional macaroni pasta, as you can see, are these little guys. And if you want to add some heat or some additional flavor, you can add some crushed red chili flakes. So the first thing you do, you have to boil the water, and you have to cook the pasta. And obviously cook the pasta first because it takes a lot longer to make than the creamy garlic sauce will. So, pasta first. So now that our water is boiling, here's approximately how much pasta we currently have. So it's over a cup. We're just going to add that into our boiling water. And the rest of these. So it's about 2 1/4 cups. Okay, and let that boil for about 20 minutes until it's ready. Okay, so the pasta's done. Turn the heat off. And now you're going to have to, obviously, drain the pasta. Okay, so pasta's drained. Put it aside. Let's start making the garlic sauce. So, again, turn on the heat. Add some water so that you can saute the onions. Doesn't have to be a lot, just to cover the bottom. Now, put the onions in. Add a little bit of salt. And then we're going to add in the soy milk once they are a bit translucent.
Yep.
Okay, so now that the onions are pretty much done, you want to put the heat down on low. And we're going to get our soy milk. And it really depends how much pasta you make as to how much sauce you're going to make at the end. So I think for this, we're probably going to use 2 cups of soy milk. Yeah, that looks about right. Or actually, 1.5 cups. Okay, so then turn the heat up to medium. And then what you're going to want to do, add a bit of water. Don't need much, like 1/4 cup. mix this first a bit. And then you're going to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of corn flour. That's 1. 2. Mix it up. Obviously, if you want it to be a bit creamier and have a thicker texture, you can add some more. I think I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon, half of it. Just mix that in. Okay, so now we're going to start seasoning. You really want, it depends on how much salt you add. I normally add about 2 to 3 pinches of salt. Maybe a bit more if it's a bit bland. Okay, and you can, for your garlic, you can either use a garlic crusher, or in this case I'm just going to use a grater because it's easier. Okay, garlic up. I mean, if you are a big fan of garlic, you can obviously add more, but then it can become quite overpowering, so it's always best to stick with 1 clove of garlic and then decide whether you want to add any more or not. Okay, and then we're going to add the cornstarch mixed with water, corn flour. And once you do that, you really don't want to leave it alone. You want to carry on stirring. I'm just going to add a bit of nutritional yeast. So add a bit at a time and then stir. And this will really help it get that cheesy flavor without adding any of the cheese. Turn the heat down. As you can see, it's starting to thicken up quite a bit. Just keep mixing. Okay, time to try it out. Definitely needs a bit more salt. And you can see it's quite creamy now. Okay, we can also add a bit more. Nutritional yeast is also a really good thickener, so don't add too much. Just enough to give it that kind of creamy color. Okay, now we can turn the heat off. Add a bit of black pepper. Mix that in. And that's it, you're done. Just on the pasta. Okay. was our recipe for creamy garlic pasta. If you liked it, please leave a like. Just so you all know, that was a portion enough for about 4 people. But since Nick and I were quite hungry today, we decided to just double our portions. But yeah, if you liked it, leave a like. Also, if you'd like to keep up with us, there will be a lot more recipes that will be included, ranging from really healthy vegan recipes to a bit more decadent foods such as carrot cakes and brownies and fudges. So we're also doing a bunch of other things among the recipes. We're also doing some trips which we will record and be able to show you, and we also will be doing some videos on some video games that we're playing. So stay tuned if you like this, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.